Welcome everybody to the webinar on changes in the exam pattern. My name is Kishore Shankar Narayan, and what we are going to discuss today is all about the changes that has happened in the exam pattern with CBSE board. But before that, let me just give you a brief introduction of the company, what we are. So you see, this has been organized by Alma Mater, and Alma Mater is a premier solution provider on human capital optimization. And if you see, our forte lies in various things, like we are into KPOs, we are into training, we are into staffing, we are into recruitments. The company Alma Mater was established in the year 2004. And after that, right till date, like we have trained over 500,000 individuals. Now, training so many people, yes, we understand that it's a really good number, but we would definitely like to grow it much more. And that's the reason we are all set today for a global multi-industrial service provider. Now, we set apart by delivering high quality core processes, conscious leadership, creative solutions, and we have a very unique culture. Now, if you understand that this incredible success, right, has inspired us to create a program for all the individuals, and which would help them to create their own future. Now, one of the things that we have launched is Sparks, right? And Sparks is, as you can see, a support program aimed at raising knowledge and skills. Now, the motive of Sparks is to give individuals exposure to various skills that will help them identify their own specialization and make their life filled with health, wealth, and happiness. Now, apart from this, what we specialize into, if you see, is we specialize into career planning, we specialize in coaching and mentoring, career assessments, skill development workshops, right, career counseling, training development, career guidance, and online counseling. So all this plays a very important role, we understand, in every part of the student. So anytime anybody wants to, right, understand, or they are stuck with their own career, right, we have a solution for that. Now, if you see, what we do is apart from this career related assessments and all, we also have different programs, right, to help people. We understand that people have their own challenges, they understand differently, they learn differently, right? So we specialize in few programs, like a 4-dimension workshop we have, right, which actually corresponds to understanding what kind of intelligence you as an individual have. So whether it is like you understand by interpersonal skills, like you are smart by when you talk to people, or you have, right, you have intrapersonal skills. That's basically like you are smart on the self, or you're very good with languages, maybe like you're good in logistics, your logical thinking, you're good in musical, any thought process which helps you, like music can, like you might be having a better understanding of music, or you might have, right, kinesthetics, which helps, like you understand more of body languages, or like you learn by picture. So all this are different kind of intelligence everybody has, and everybody learns in a different way. Everybody understands in a different way. So to support all this, we actually have different programs. And if you want to keep it very simple, not attend any programs or anything, but still understand yourself, we have psychometric tests for that. So all you need to do is sit in a place, right? Relax where nobody is disturbing you, right? And attempt this test. So there would be questions. Again, these questions will have different kind of answers that you just need to select according to your own understanding. And once you complete the test, it will exactly tell you what kind of learner you are. And all these details are available on our websites or social media pages. You just need to go visit them, understand. And if you have any kind of questions, anything that you really don't understand, right, all you need to do is just contact us through these mediums, social mediums, or you just say, right, getting to info@amsparks.com, right? Just email us and we will get back to you on that. So this is just the background of what we have been doing now. We will be continuing with all these efforts that we are carrying out. But one of the efforts that we are carrying out right now is every week we are trying to get some new topic and train students through the webinars. And coming to today's webinar, right, as you know, it's about changes in the exam pattern that has been done by the CBSE. Now, who is going to take care of this today? So we have our instructor, right, for the day, and he is, right, Vivek sir, Vivek Chavan. Now, if you see, Vivek Chavan sir is, right, a mathematics teacher, and he has advanced quantitative aptitude and logical reasoning abilities. So he's currently doing his master's in engineering in electronics and telecom. So with more than 7 years of experience. And out of the 7 years of his experience in teaching, 6 years has been into CBSE. So you are into the best hands. Now he believes that teaching would be useful for increasing effectiveness of the classroom and instructions. So if you are, right, wanting to learn something which is going to be effective, he's one of them. And if you are stuck with your lesson plans, or if you're, right, if you want to learn through the groups, he is the one whom you need to reach up. And as we know that he is a very flexible and efficient teacher, he will surely help you out according to the times that you want to learn about and get things done. And moreover, he is very proficient in student evaluation and program coordination. So anytime you want to plan your timetable, you want to work on things, right, you can always get in touch with him and he'll. But before that, let's see what he has to offer us today. And what I'll do is I'll just hand over you to Vivek Chavan, and he will take care of us. Vivek, I'll just
yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll just take 1 second. Let me just have you as the host, and yes. Yes. So over to you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for your introduction which you gave about me. Okay. Now, as you can see on your screen, there are certain changes which are being made by the CBSE board. And looking at the pandemic situation, they have made these changes. and also the new education policy has been introduced by them. Okay, you might be knowing that new education policy has already been implemented from last 2 years. So now, according to that, the syllabus in the subject of mathematics has undergone changes from time to time in accordance with the growth of the subject and emerging needs of the society. As per the needs of the society, CBSE has made the changes in the syllabus. The present revised syllabus has been designed in accordance with the National Curriculum Framework 2005. And as per the guidelines given in the focus group of teaching mathematics, which is to meet the emerging needs of all categories of students. For motivating the teachers to relate the topics to real life problems and other subject areas, greater emphasis has been laid on the applications of various concepts. So real life applications have been included in the syllabus now. The primitive methods have been eliminated. Means day-to-day life problems which we are facing, or in which we deal day-to-day life problems, such problems are being included in the new syllabus. The curriculum at secondary stage primarily aims at enhancing the capacity of students to employ mathematics in solving day-to-day life problems, studying the subject as a separate discipline. Mathematics is no doubt, it is a very important subject for future, because we all are aware that AI, artificial intelligence, is taking over. So for artificial intelligence, mathematics is a very important subject. Coding also requires mathematics. It is expected that students should acquire the ability to solve problems using algebraic methods and apply the knowledge of simple trigonometry to solve problems of heights and distance, carrying out experiments with numbers and forms of geometry, framing hypotheses and verifying this with further observations from inherent part of mathematics learning at this stage. Okay, so these are some of the things because of which CBSE has made the changes in the curriculum. Now these are the objectives why CBSE has made the change in the pattern. Acquire knowledge and understand, particularly by way of motivation and visualization of basic concepts, terms, principles, and symbols, and underlying processes and skills. Okay. Develop mastery of basic algebraic skills. We know everything regarding the mathematics. We know the formula, but how to apply that formula in real life example, if real life things. So that has been included in the new syllabus. Competency-based education has also been included in the new syllabus. Now, those students who are in class 10th, they might be aware that case study-based questions have been included in their syllabus. Can anyone tell me what do you mean by case study questions? Does anyone know it? The session should be interactive. You can turn off the mic and give the answer.
Yeah, Rushil, you want to say something?
Okay, so case study questions are those questions means one situation is given on a real life thing, one paragraph is given, and on that situation, 4 to 5 different questions have been asked. That is case study questions. Okay, so such new things have been included by the CBSE in the new curriculum. Now, the course structure of class 10th, we are having total 7 units. First unit is number system. It carries a weightage of 6 marks. Second unit is algebra, very important unit because it has a maximum weightage of 20 marks. Okay. Next is coordinate geometry, which has a weightage of 6 marks. Next is geometry, which has a weightage of 15 marks. Second important unit, because after algebra, the highest weightage is for geometry. Next is trigonometry. Now this trigonometry, this unit is very important because of future from future perspective, because in 11th and 12th standard also you will require trigonometry. And if you go for engineering, that time also you require trigonometry. So this is very important unit. Those who want to build their career in mathematics. Mensuration. And after that, statistics and probability. So the total weightage is of 80 marks. Now, this is the question paper design, which has been set by the CBSE board. The time duration is of 3 hours. Actually, it was previously 3 hours because only one exam used to there. After your complete syllabus, at the end of the year, there was one exam only. So for that, the time duration was 3 years. Now CBSE has made the changes. Now the exams will take place in 2 terms, first and second term. So accordingly, CBSE has made the changes. What is the syllabus for first term and what is the syllabus for second term? So now you can see here on this 5 to 6 parameters, the questions have been set. First is remembering. Okay. Next is understanding. Next, applying the concept. Next, analyzing the question, analyzing the data, and on that data, some questions are being asked. So you have to answer those questions. Next is evaluating. Next is creating. So these are some of the parameters which has been set, and the different weightage has been also assigned. So 43 marks are for remembering and understanding. 19 marks are for applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating 18 marks. And in percentage also the calculation is given to us. Okay. Now we will see the term-wise syllabus. First term, we will be having 7 units. Now first unit is number system, which will carry 6 marks. Next is algebra. Now your syllabus, complete syllabus, 15 chapters are divided into 2 units. In 2 terms, first term and second term. Okay. So number system 6 marks, algebra 10 marks, coordinate geometry 6 marks, geometry 6 marks, trigonometry 5 marks, mensuration 4 marks, statistics and probability 3 marks. So the total weightage for first term, now this is the syllabus for first term. So the total weightage is of 40 marks. Internal assessment will also be there, which will be taken by their respective schools, and it will carry 10 marks. Now in this 10 marks also there is dividation. Portfolio will be there. Okay. Your assignments, your periodic test, and based on that, this 10 marks will be given. So the total first term weightage is of 50 marks. 40 marks is the written exam and 10 marks are internal, which are given by the respective schools. Now first unit is number system. So in number system, what is the syllabus? We have only one chapter in number system, that is real numbers. So in real numbers, we will be discussing about different numbers, that is natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, irrational numbers. Okay, terminating rational numbers, non-terminating rational numbers. Okay, so these all things come under real numbers. Now I will not take the content which is there in the topic. I am just giving you the introduction of the topic. Okay. Next, algebra unit, which is very important, which has a weightage of 10 marks for first term. It will include 2 chapters, that is polynomials and pair of linear equation. Now in polynomial, some part has been deleted, like cubic polynomial. Okay. How we do the classification of polynomials based on their degree? Yes, can anyone tell me?
Linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, and cubic polynomial.
Correct. Linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, and cubic polynomial. So cubic polynomial, which is having the degree 3, has been eliminated from the syllabus. You just have to study quadratic polynomial in this chapter number 2nd. Next is pair of linear equation. Now linear equation means the degree of the equation is 1. So in this, for solving the linear equation, we have 3 different methods. Can you name the methods?
Substitution method, elimination, graphical method, and cross multiplication.
Okay, correct. One more method is there, that is graphical method. Using the graph also we can find the solution of the linear equations. Okay, so this will be there. Next unit is unit 3, that is coordinate geometry, in which we will have only one chapter, that is coordinate geometry. How many quadrants are there, by the way?
4.
4 quadrants are there. Okay. And depending on these 4 quadrants, suppose one point is lying in the first quadrant, another point is lying in the third quadrant. If we join these 2 points and if we want to find the distance of this segment, suppose this segment is AB, we want to get the distance of this segment. So which formula we use?
Distance formula.
Correct. We use distance formula. So distance formula we will be studying in this coordinate geometry. Okay. And one more thing is there in this chapter. If I break this segment in these 2 parts, suppose this is first part and this is second part. So I have made a section of this. So using section formula, what I get the coordinate of this point. So only 2 things are required in this chapter. That is distance formula and section formula. Moving forward, next, this topic is very, very important, triangles, because in this triangles, we are going to study 9 different theorems. Now, theorems will not be asked in the exam because our complete exam paper is in the form of MCQs. Okay, so just we need to understand these theorems because we have to apply these theorems while solving the questions. Okay, so different theorems are there like basic proportionality theorem, converse of basic proportionality theorem, triple A theorem. Yes, what do you mean by triple A?
All the triangles of 2 triangles are equal, then the triangles are similar.
Triple A means angle, angle, angle theorem. Okay, others also can give the answer. Okay, only Rushil is answering me. Others also can answer me. Okay, next is triple S theorem, side, side, side theorem, SAS, side, angle, side theorem. How many criteria are there for similarity? Here we are going to study similarity of triangles in this topic. How many criteria are there for similarity of triangle?
Sir, 3.
Which are those? Can you name them?
SAS, A, and double A, I think.
Triple A, triple S, and SAS. What is the difference between congruency and similarity of triangle? Can you tell me?
Sir, in similarities, all the angles and all the angles are equal and sides are proportional, and in congruency, all the angles and all the sides are equal.
Okay, okay. I will let you know when the triangles are similar. Now these 2 triangles are similar, yeah, congruent.
Congruent.
Congruent. Why they are congruent? Because their shape and size both are same. So when we say that the figures are congruent, when their shape and size are same. Okay, now these 2 triangles, tell me. These are similar triangles because their shape is same, but sizes are different. Shape is same, but sizes are different. So these 2 triangles are similar triangles and these 2 triangles are congruent. So for congruency and similarity, what we require? Congruency, we require the shape and size of the triangles. Yeah, for figures, it should be same. And for similarity, only shapes should be the same. Size doesn't matter. It can be different also. Okay. Pythagoras theorem, very important. Pythagoras theorem is also there in this chapter. Can you tell me what we prove in Pythagoras theorem?
Base square plus perpendicular square is equal to hypotenuse square.
Correct. Base square plus perpendicular square is equal to hypotenuse square. So this proof we will be studying in this chapter.
One quick question. Is it the same? I mean, I have studied it long time back. So just out of curiosity, it's like it's the same thing like a square plus b square equals c square.
Correct, sir.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I just remember that way. I don't remember the other way.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Pythagoras theorem can be applied to a right angle triangle only. Okay, next is introduction to trigonometry. So here in trigonometry, this topic is very, very important because in 11th and 12th, you have the same chapter, but there you will study for different angles. Here in class 10th, you will be studying from 0 degree to 90 degree angles only. When you will go in 11th, 12th, you will study all 360 till 360 degree angles, 0 to 360 degree angles. So this is the base for your 11th, 12th trigonometry. Trigonometric ratios. How many trigonometric ratios are there?
6.
6. Okay. Can you name them?
Sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, and cot.
Correct. Okay. So what is trigonometry? I will tell you in short. Suppose this is a right angle triangle. Trigonometry is completely based on a right angle triangle for your class 10th. Okay. So how many sides are there for this triangle now?
3 sides.
3 sides are there. AB, BC, and AC. There are 3 sides. Okay. If I take the ratio of any 2 sides, now I can take the ratio of AB upon AC. Okay. I can take the ratio of AC upon BC. I can take the ratio of AB upon BC. Okay. So such type of 6 ratios are formed. Okay. Of this 3 sides of the triangle, and these 6 ratios are given new name. So first name is sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cot theta, sec theta, cosec theta. So these ratios are given the name. Okay, and they are called as trigonometric ratios. It is nothing but the ratio of sides only. And then afterwards we will be studying trigonometric ratios for some specific angles. Which are the specific angles? 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. These are some specific angles. For this we will be studying the different trigonometric ratios. Relationship between the ratios. Okay. Then there are trigonometric identities. Like as we have the formulas in algebra, a plus b whole square. What is a plus b whole square?
A square plus b square plus 2ab.
Correct. So like that for trigonometry also we have standard formula. These are standard formulas. So it is called as trigonometric identity. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Using Pythagoras theorem, we can prove this. Okay. Next, that is 6th unit is mensuration. Here we will be dealing with circles. What is the circumference of circle?
This I know, 360 degree.
No. Actually, sir, one complete
2 pi
rotation.
r.
Circumference is 2 pi r. Circumference means
2 pi r.
perimeter.
Oh, okay. Pi r square and 2
Pi r square is the area of the circle.
area of, okay.
Okay. So now this circle, from this circle we can form semicircle, we can form quadrant, we can form sector. So these formulas we will be studying in this chapter to calculate the area of this portion. This is called as a sector. So for this we have different formula, that is theta upon 360 multiplied by pi r square. Okay. Using this formula we can find the area of this sector. So this comes under areas related to circle. Here we will be using some part of trigonometry also. It is required while calculating the area, when we calculate the area of segment. Next is probability. Okay, I have 2 coins. This is first coin, this is second coin. Now I know in first coin I can get either head or tail. In second coin also I can get either head or tail. Okay, so how many possible outcomes are there when I will toss both the coins simultaneously?
4.
4 possible. Can you name them? Yes, Rushil.
Head, tails.
Head, tail. Okay.
Heads.
Heads. Correct, sir. Again, tail,
Yeah.
and tail head. Okay, these are the 4 possible outcomes. Now, if I say what should be the probability that I should get both the heads? Okay, so how many outcomes I am having? 4 outcomes I am having. So it will come in the denominator, and only one time in this sample spaces, only one time I am getting both the heads. So what is the probability? 1/4 is the probability. And we know that probability always lies between 0 and 1. We denote probability by P of E, and it always lie between 0 and 1. Okay, if you find the value of this 1 by 4 in decimal, it will come 0.25. So it is coming between 0 and 1 only. So every time for probability, you will get the answer between 0 and 1 only. So this is the complete syllabus of first term. Same way we have the syllabus for the second term. In second term, you will have only 5 units algebra, the continued part. Now, which two chapters are remaining of algebra? That is quadratic equation and arithmetic progression. So these chapters will come in the second term. Next is geometry. Trigonometry will have the weightage of 7 marks. Mensuration will have the weightage of 6 marks. Statistics and probability will have the weightage of 8 marks. Now, your probability will not be asked in second term because we have covered it in first term only. Again, the internal assessment will be for 10 marks for second term also, and total marks will be 50. So total 100 marks exam will be there in two phases, first term and second term. Okay. So this is the syllabus. Here also different theorems are there. Yes, Rushil, you have raised your hand. Rushil.
Sushil, you have question? Your
Yes, sir.
hands are raised.
Sir, will the exam be held on OMR sheet or computerized?
It will be on OMR sheet. What is the full form of OMR? Do you know the full form of OMR?
We only know that, okay, it will be a sheet of paper where we have to mark.
Okay, it is optical mark reader. Okay, optical mark reader, OMR sheet. Okay, I will show that also. Okay, this is the syllabus. Have you seen the sample paper? I will show you the sample paper first, which has been sent by board 2-3 days ago. So this is the sample paper. Now here you can see for first term, we have a total time duration of 90 minutes. Maximum marks is 40 marks. Subject code is 041 as it is the paper of standard mathematics. We have two types of mathematics, basic mathematics and standard mathematics. Those students who find difficulty in mathematics, they can opt for basic mathematics. Basic mathematics is little simpler. So here you can see the question paper contains 3 sections, A, B, C. Okay, section A will have total 20 questions. Each question will have a weightage of 1 mark, and from those 20 questions you will have to attempt 16 questions. 16 questions are compulsory, 4 are optional. If you attempt it, it's well and good. If any question goes wrong of section A, that extra question which you have attempted, that will be considered. Section B will also have 20 questions. There also the weightage will be of 1 marks, and you will have to attempt 16 questions in section B also. Now year 16 means the total is 32. 8 marks are remaining, so it will be covered up in section C. So section C will have total 10 questions, and in this 10 question you will have 2 case studies. In this 10 questions you will have 2 case studies. So first case study will have total 5 questions, out of which you will have to attempt 4 questions. Second case study will have 5 questions. Out of that you will have to attempt 4 questions. So total the paper is of 40 marks. You can have a look at the sample paper also. Those chapters which are there for first term, on them only the questions have been designed. So till here we are having section B and section C. This is case study based question, which has introduced by CBSE last year only. Before that, case study questions were not there. Okay, this is one case study question. Can you tell me from which chapter it is? Looking at the paragraph and figure, can you analyze from which chapter this question is?
Real numbers.
Real numbers. You are wrong, Rushil. It's from polynomials.
Yeah,
Because we are given one quadratic polynomial, and on that quadratic polynomial, different questions have been asked. Okay. This is one more case study. Rushil, from which chapter this case study question is? Can you analyze it? Looking at the figure, can you analyze it?
areas related to circle.
It is from coordinate geometry. Okay, so on this case study also, you will have 5 questions. Out of this 5 questions, you will have to attempt 4 questions.
So it's like there will be a case given, and on the same case, like this 5 questions will be there, which needs to be answered, correct?
Yes, correct, sir. Okay, next. So term 1 and term 2 examinations, when will be the schedule? This is the official circular which has been circulated by CBSE board. So you can check it here. At the end of the first term, the board will organize term 1 examination in flexible schedule to be conducted between November-December 2021. So at the end of this year, in November and December, there will be your first term exam. The question paper will be multiple choice questions, including case-based MCQs and MCQs on assertion and reasoning type. Duration will be 90 minutes. It will cover only the rationalized syllabus of first term. So all the questions will be only on the syllabus which is there for the first term. 50% they have kept for first term and 50% they have kept it for second term. Question paper will be sent by CBSE to schools along with marking scheme. So you will have to give your first term exam in the respective schools only. If the pandemic situation is worse, in that case, they have made a provision that the exam will be online. And when will be your second term exam? It will be in March, April 2022. Second term exam will be of subjective type. Subjective means, as previously you were writing the exams, means questions were there and you had to solve the question stepwise. So like that, subjective type exam will be there of second term. For that, the time duration is of 2 hours. In that, you will have short answers, long answers, case study based questions. In case the situation of pandemic improves and the students are able to come to schools or centers for taking the exam, board will conduct term 1 and term 2 examination at schools or centers, and theory marks will be distributed equally between 2 exams. Okay, if the situation is normal, in that case, school is going to conduct your exam. Means the paper will be sent by the CBSE board and school will conduct your exam, your own school. In case the situation of the pandemic forces complete closure of schools during November, December 2021, but term 2 exams are held at schools or centers. So these are 4 different conditions. According to that, what changes will be there in your exam, that also has been decided by CBSE previously only. Means at the last moment, there will be no decision. They have analyzed all the conditions and on that they have set the parameters. So this was all about changed exam pattern from my end. I hand over to Kishore sir. Yes, Kishore sir.
Okay. Thank you, Vivek, for this wonderful session.